What do you think the American people would do, more specifically, the far right conservative American people would do, if Joe Biden spoke to a president that wasn't there as if he was there and then recounted a conversation he had with a man who has been dead for generations?
Keep your nerve and remember the nation comes first. You get through. I know you know that feeling yourself.
Well, I appreciate those words. Those words are fantastic. And I just want to say it's an honor to be with you today. We are making a little bit of a tour. Some of the fantastic things you've done.
When I stood in the mud watching those steam shovels, knowing ships would pass through, changing the world's map forever, I felt I'd left a mark that would last.
Okay, you did. Thank you.
You don't get to play this off as a joke. You don't get to play this off as anything other than what that just was. That was him talking to Teddy Roosevelt as if he were there. And then he kind of confirms that later on when he gives a speech, and he says the following.
I even had a conversation with Theodore Roosevelt. I said, what did you think about the Panama Canal? Do you consider that your greatest achievement? How do you feel about the fact that the Democrats gave the Panama Canal away to Panama for $1? You know, he built the Panama Canal, preceded really by a man who was actually, he was the tariff king, William McKinley. He was the president, and they took his name off Mount McKinley, and I put it back on because it was there. Put it back on. But McKinley actually, he was assassinated, but he made tremendous amounts of money, made our country very rich. And then Teddy Roosevelt, as the vice president, got in, and he did some incredible things. But one of them, I think one of the most amazing, maybe a lot of people would say the parks. You could say a lot of different elements of his success, so incredible. But he built the Panama Canal.
I had a conversation with Teddy Roosevelt, and I asked him, what do you think about the Panama Canal? What do you think about the fact that the Democrats gave the Panama Canal to Panama for $1? This is a man who is speaking to people that are not there. He spoke to a man that is not there. He recounted a conversation that did not happen. And that's after posting on his Truth Social account that a string of 25 gas stations that do not exist are going to lower their gas prices for the 4th of July weekend in and around the city of Philadelphia. J.D. Vance, members of the cabinet, where are you?